Well, speaking of abusers, Bill Cosby is out of jail.
Yeah, and it was the right thing to do, actually. You know why?
Why is that?
This is why. So the reason they let Bill Cosby go, no, this is actually not a funny thing. This is not a funny thing. It's sad but true. What ended up happening was
I know why. There's a mistrial. They fucked up.
But you know why they fucked up? They fucked up because the attorney offered him a deal that was basically, hey, confess to these crimes and we're going to do this for you. After that, the attorney said, no, you know what? I'm going to take your confession, but I'm not going to give you what I promised you. So the court said, no, you can't do that. If you offer him this and he agrees to it, then you have to abide by it. Sorry, you can't just do whatever the hell you want. So he was let go because of the attorney. I think it was the attorney or the prosecutor.
Yeah, the attorney or the prosecutor was a snake.
Yeah, so
that is his job.
Yeah, but the court caught him, so you can't do that. And the thing is that Sally, listen, I'm not saying that he should be let go, but the thing is, like, imagine if they're allowed to just make false deals like that. This cannot be allowed. You cannot promise me something if I confess to this, and then you'd be like, I'll change my mind. But I'm gonna take your confession though. It can't work like that.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm in agreement.
So I know it sucks, but you gotta, I mean, whoever, the people that are against it, I hear it, but you gotta go at the fucking, whoever made the deal, whoever made the stupid decision, you gotta hold them accountable. Why the hell you allow this?
I'm in agreement.
So I know it's sad, and it's not,
for all that, I'm surprised he didn't get caught with the deal earlier, because Bill Cosby's been in jail for how many years? A couple years already, right?
A year or two.
I feel like he's been in jail for like 4 years.
Wow, let's look it up real quick.
I feel like he's been in jail for like 3 to 4 years. I know I'm not tripping on this. He got put in jail right before, I want to say right around the Trump administration.
2018. Oh, Kobe served more than 2 years. 3 to 10 year sentence. So he served only 2 years.
Served in 2 years?
Yeah, only 2 years. Then he got let go.
Okay.
But look, listen, it's sad. I was not trying to be funny by saying
that's when Me Too was at the height of its power. Now it's it's whatever.
People are tired.
But that's when Me Too was at the height of its power. Huh?
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying that I was not trying to be funny by saying that he should have been let go. I was just saying that you gotta blame who you gotta blame. You can't blame you gotta blame whoever made the deal and took it away, because that's a silly mistake. Yeah. How are you gonna give something like that? But
the system is flawed. The system is broken. No, a dickhead thinks they can get away with everything. That's what happens.
Yeah, and then, but you know what? You think it was the pressure of the case? Like, let's just say I'm gonna put myself in his position, right? You gotta get Bill Cosby in jail at all costs.
Well, if you're going, I think, what was it, like 70 women came out or something like that?
Yeah.
The issue of so many women coming out was those conflicting stories, and there wasn't anything that really only thing that tied them all together was the allegation they put against them. But outside of that, there wasn't a lot within the stories, and there's some clear lies that was easily corroborated with alibis or whatnot. So they couldn't rely on the witnesses, right? And with a case like that, you need some hard evidence or proof of someone being somewhere at a certain time or whatnot. So it seemed like the trial was going on for years, and then it kept going on for years. The guy was going to die before the trial even ended,
Right. So you think
they pushed him with a deal. I believe the 3 to 10 or whatnot was the deal. Yeah, 3 to 10 was the deal. And he knew he was gonna get out regardless or whatever. He got early. So he went through the court process. This court process would have took years. He goes through jail, and he goes to jail for his career was already over just off the allegations alone. There's nothing he could have done financially after. right?
Yeah.
So his status was already hit. So I go to jail. I hold this L for what, 3-4 years. I get out. I'm good, right? Hey, you go to jail, or you go you do the trial. People's gonna bother you. You always have people paparazzi outside your house. Always know where you're at. The next 5 to 10 years is gonna be horrible. Regardless, you're in a shit situation.
Yeah. But yeah, so you agree, like the prosecutor probably felt, hey, let me make this deal, put him in jail, let's make everybody happy, and he just ended up making a deal he couldn't
That you can, yeah.
couldn't keep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And he probably could have kept the deal. He probably decided that fuck that, you know.
yeah, because like you say, if he would have kept the deal,
he wants to be a superhero.
and yeah, I think that's what happened. I think he wanted a.
He wants to be the superhero. Have, you know, man, thank you for doing this. It means, you know, that's what he wanted. He wanted to be a superhero, and you know,
And I, you know,
sadly,
it's
it's greed. Is, you know, one of those things that if you don't have control over, it'll take over your life.
It would have, yeah, because it would have been a career case for him probably. That would have been all over the news. But you gotta keep your deals.
Yeah.
So I get it. You know, it sucks. You know, I'm sorry for all the women. It really sucks that's how, you know, it ended. And it still kind of sucks that it's, you know, it's not the system. The system is not flawed. It's a dickhead. So, you know, if you're gonna go up against
I'm sorry if this, you know, if it did happen. I'm sorry for all the women besides Demi Lovato. Yeah, I used to have such a big crush on Demi Lovato.
She got fat.
And I just noticed how much of a cunt she is.
Oh, out of the yogurt place.
No,